welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Marnell. I'm back with a thrift haul to share with you again. If you've watched my channel before, you know I love silver pieces, just for decor in my house, but also for storage in my craft room on my desk. So I was thinking these two are perfect. I just moved my craft room around, and I opened up a table, a long story, but so where I want to do some Christmas crafts throughout the year, so I'll be prepared for Christmas this year, unlike 2022 when I wasn't prepared at all. So I thought I need small containers for that, so I want this one for little buttons, and this one I have a couple of small rubber stamps for Christmas, just little small images that I want to put in here that I use on tags and things all the time, and it will look pretty on my desk. Then the next thing that I look for as well all the time is leather wallets and leather containers for when I go away and do some journaling away. And I love the leather wallets because it's perfect to add some, stickers and stamps and small pieces of paper. I'm just grabbing a couple of things here on my desk. And it's nice and compact, and it can go in my bag with my journal. And if I go away for a weekend, I'll put things in that I think I'll be using on that weekend and just add it with my journal. So I have a couple of those. Maybe enough by now. Maybe I should stop looking for those. And I also found this really nice wallpaper. It just has a nice small print with blues and pinks and yellow. And I just think this will be perfect for pages or even covers for journals. There's a fairly good amount in here. And then I found this. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I like the color. It says banner paper, and kind of looks old. I have no idea how old it is, but I thought it was only $1. If I can get it open, I can see. Probably should have opened it before. Oh my goodness, some of the packaging sometimes is ridiculous. Anyway, there, it's open. Let's see. Okay, so originally it was way more purple than it is now, so I'm hoping, oh no, it didn't. I was hoping it would be this lighter color throughout. But purple is a good color to use. Don't do that. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, so it's this color inside. And I do like it. I'm going to try to maybe print on this and give it a coffee stain to just tone that color down. It's a lovely paper. And I thought it has perforated. Anyway, $1. It's always good to take a chance. And then I found this game. I think it would make a cute journal cover. These kids, maybe like a flip over, not sure yet, but I do like the box. There is, it says 1970 on the box. The early childhood game of fun and learning. And then this is actually why I bought it, is these covers. It's a matching game, obviously, but just look at how pretty these illustrations are. Let's put the box over there. I just love it. It's so pretty, and I can cut it down to smaller cards. I don't have to keep it this big because it is cardstock. I can't put it maybe as a flip out, cut it a little smaller. And then all of them have the matching little cards that goes with it, and I just think it's just adorable. Lots of them. Just quickly go through them. And the little zebra, apple, mailman. Yeah, I think these would just be so cute in a retro journal. And like I said, I can cut those up smaller and then have a lot of these cards just to tuck in a pocket. It's already a blank on the back and nicely yellowed. So I'm thinking that could work in a journal. Just put this away. And then the other thing, I have found this before and used all of it. So when I saw this, I knew it has to come home with me. So if you ever see this pack, don't pass it up. It is, let me just get all of them out of the box. It is beautiful illustrations. It is a thicker, like a chipboard, but it has beautiful illustrations. And what I've done with a lot of them is put them on journal covers because they are thicker, or just pop them in a pocket. You know, it's okay. They're so pretty that you can't not love them. And maybe I can try, don't know if any of you have any advice on how to split these to make them thinner. You know, if it's chipboard, pretty sure you should be able to split them, but let me know if any of you have any ideas on that. We'll just go through the pack. It's the alphabet, so it shouldn't take too long, but just look at these adorable illustrations. I think it's just so pretty. They're just beautiful. And I don't know if there's a date on the box. Let me see. I don't think it's that old. 2006. Yes, it's not even that old, but it just gives the idea of old, you know, the illustrations, I would say, kind of maybe 20s or 30s. I don't know. You guys let me know. But yeah, not that old, 2006. Like even this little illustration there. Then I found these two little needlepoint pillows, and they do have a zipper on the back, so I'll take the insides out. Oh, yep. Insides need to go. They are not in great shape, but I'll take it apart. And I'm thinking this would be a beautiful journal cover. Even that can go on the spine. It is not straight anymore, but maybe when I iron it or glue it onto paper, it will straighten out. But yeah, it's just adorable. And somebody did this by hand and then made these little pillows. And then I found a lot of beautiful doilies. They ranged from 25 cents to $2, so I couldn't pass them up. And even I like these colored ones. I don't have a lot of colored ones, but yes, look at this one. This must have been done by a machine, because I can't think that anybody would do that. Look at this one. It's just beautiful. And then more. I think there was only 2 hankies this week. I found a lot of hankies last week at a different store, but look at this blue and white one. Oh, this is so pretty. Let me just just make some room. And this one is gorgeous with some cotton in the middle. This one has some cotton in the middle, and I love that it's yellowed on some of the sides. And again, this must be tatting. I don't think this is crochet. It's just way too... And there's another one of that. And look at this one. Isn't this just... It definitely has some starch in it. I'll have to soak this to get the starch out. Look at this one. Oh, I think this is just so pretty. And then another more like a tatting kind of thing. This one, I think it's crochet, but I mean, this is the finest thread ever. Oh, and I love this one. It is just beautiful. Yeah, lots of doilies this week. Last week it was hankies. This week it's doilies. There's another one of this. Yeah, it's the same as the previous one. And then this. Somebody must have cut this smaller because I think this one might have been one. They're the same. And then this beautiful one. This is just gorgeous. And the fabric, it's linen, but it just feels so amazing. Just different from the modern kind of linens. And this one has stains on it, but you know the stains are perfect. That's what we want. This one with just some beautiful lace on the sides. And this one must be a hanky again. And same one here. We've already seen one like that, and I think, not sure about this one. If we've seen that one, and these are the same. Maybe those were. And then this one is an April Cornell. I love her stuff. Just there was only this one, but I think this would be perfect for, even though it's like a more a cerise pink with reds and a beautiful olive green, but I think this would be beautiful for a Christmas journal cover. And what else did I find? Oh, and then I found some scrapbook stuff. These, I don't know if this might have been one pad and just came apart. It was just in a baggie. But great size for journaling cards, backgrounds already. And it's printed on both sides, so perfect. Lots of the work is already done. I should just sit and make the cards with this. And look at this. This has not even been opened at all. This is how I found it at the thrift store. They didn't even take the plastic off yet. So I know for sure the entire, all the pages are here. It's Lost and Found Madison Avenue. My Mind's Eye is the company. So I haven't even seen this, but this is gorgeous. It's 12 by 12 papers. It looks like there's 3 of each paper. It's not double-sided. I'm going to do it this way. I hope that's okay. But just beautiful paper. I love it. So happy I picked it up. I kind of picked it up without knowing what's inside, but it looked like it might be a good pad, and it definitely is. Beautiful. So that one, not that I need more scrapbook paper, I have a lot. This one is Kay & Company, and same thing. I didn't notice it wasn't open yet, but look at this. It's not opened yet. Wow. And so I love her stuff. I don't know if they still exist, or see if I can get this somehow so you can see the papers, and it is double-sided, so the back, and it definitely has a retro feel to it. Oh, look at that, I love it. It is so pretty. Okay, I'm happy I took it. I didn't even look at it, I just thought, Gain Company. I do love her stuff. Look at that. And this, yeah, like I said, I do have a huge collection of scrapbooking because I do scrapbook as well, but not as often anymore as I should. Anyway, beautiful bag, Gain Company. And then I didn't open this yet either. I have no clue what's in here, but I just thought if it's all like this, it's perfect size for journaling cards. Oh, and look at this. Oh, this paper is amazing. Oh, wow. I'm happy I took this, even though it's not what I expected it to be. But it is, the paper is totally worth it. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but oh, I love it. So it's, yeah, no, it's almost like a, maybe a thesaurus or a dictionary. It's, I think it's French. Even better. Okay, so it's this one. Oh, and I love this image. There's no date on here. I wonder what this was for. Look at this one. Oh, it's province of Quebec, but there's no date on it. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love the fact that there's already water stains on there, and then it's just the same thing. Maybe it's one of those files, because it does have the, where you had to fill in, you know, you got a book each month or something like that. But yeah, I'm happy I picked those up, even though it's different from what I thought it would have been. It is all good. And then I found a couple of loose things. This vintage, can't wipe that grin off my face, just knowing you're better. Oh, that is, it's one of those cards, a vintage card. And one vintage postcard. I just like the building and the colors. It is Bellevue Strand Hotel, Kampenburg. I don't know where that is, but Copenhagen. Okay. And then I found these. I almost made a little dance. It's those stamps, ration stamps. Oh, I can't remember how you pronounce that, but look at these. They were just in a baggie with papers. I actually just threw it away. I saw these in the baggie, and the rest of it I didn't even keep. It was just like scrapbook papers that I didn't like at all. But for this, I am very happy I paid the $2.50, because I know these are very expensive sometimes. And this was in the same baggie. I didn't know what it was, I just saw it in there. But it is like a matchbook, a matchbook with, look at the print on the matches. That will go with my Christmas stuff. And there's two of them. And then this one's not printed on, but it's all, it says Canada Trust, Season's Greetings from Canada Trust. And I've never seen the bigger books. It's matchbooks. It's really nice. So I'm happy with that. And then on to the books. I have one of these books already. Whenever I see this book, I buy it. because it has beautiful illustrations in it. So it is an ABC book of children rhymes, and this one is, let's see when it was published, but just look at all these beautiful illustrations. So many options for fussy cutting, it's not even true. Okay, so there's no date on here. Yeah. But look at the beautiful illustrations. And now that I have two, I'll be ready to cut it up. Because you know how it goes. You're thinking, oh, I'll keep it for, the perfect project will come along. I'll wait until then. But I think now I can just cut it up and start making ephemera with these beautiful illustrations and just add it to my journals. Isn't it pretty? And it's a matte finish, really nice paper. Great book to use for junk journals. And yeah, if you cut it smaller, you can probably incorporate it as pages in your journal for sure. But it's just beautiful. And then I didn't find that many books this week. This fairy tales, it's definitely older, but a beautiful cover. Love it. And just look at this. Isn't it just gorgeous? And that. Let's see if we can. I don't think it had. It's 1950. So I don't think it had color illustrations. Just, the two-toned illustrations, line illustrations with the two-toned. But I think, and it's beautiful paper. It's not cracking at all. So yeah, this would work perfectly in a journal. It's just really nice paper. And then the last children's book that I found is this one, The Toy Box. And the light is really bad today. The Toy Box. And just look at the back. Isn't that pretty? Young Canada Reader Series. And it says Carmi Avenue School. Okay. There's no date in here, unfortunately. Grade 1. Okay, but look at what is inside. I mean, it's again like those Dick and Jane kind of illustrations. I just love it. It's just beautiful. And it seems like every second has like colored illustrations. This is just gorgeous. Oh, to pick what side to use. Okay, that's okay, but that one isn't. I love this. Look at this beautiful rabbit. Just gorgeous. Yeah, so I don't know what date it is, but I would say maybe 60s or 50s again. And then this book, I think it is probably German. Not sure. It says 1917. The inscription there. And again, oh, this paper is like butter. There's no date printed in here. But just look, it's beautiful. And it's that German font. Don't know what you call this font, but I love this font. A lot of times they would print the Bibles in this font. It's just beautiful. Let's see if there's more illustrations in here. But I mean, the paper, it's not cracking, so it is a little brittle. But a beautiful color. I saw this and I thought, oh, I have to take it, even if I just use it for collaging, because it just gives you a different color of paper in between. It's almost like a craft color already. Another illustration. I'm just seeing if there's more illustrations in here. Beautiful. And see, this is different. The color, discoloration is different. Interesting why these couple didn't go the same color. Look at that. I wonder why. Okay, it looks like that's the illustrations for the book, but I love the cover. It is gorgeous. And then this is the last one, Lady Betty Across the Waters. And I don't know what happened to poor Lady Betty's spine, but I love it. It is just, I love it. I don't know if maybe a critter or something got a hold of it, but it's all good. And this color with the beautiful photo on here, I wouldn't do a thing to this cover. I might just try to clean that little bit up, but it is just beautiful. And let's see if there's a date in here. Look at that beautiful illustration. 1906. I don't think there was any illustrations in here. That's obviously not why I bought the book. The paper feels, yeah, it's cracking, so I probably will only use this for collage or back it with something. I won't use this paper as pages in a journal, but it is, I mean, the cover is a winner if you ask me. So thank you for joining me. I do Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming is hosting Thrifty Thursday, and Thrifty Canucks. I have all the Canuck participants in there. I started watching, I'm just gonna mention, started watching Hope from Crafty Hope, her thrifty hauls. Really liked her last video. Go watch her. I'll link her in the description box. And then Cindy from Daydreaming to Create, I've mentioned her before. She still has some epic haul videos which I absolutely love, so go watch her channel. And then Took from Took's Craft Table is also a fellow Canuck who shows her. And then Nancy from Wishes and Weeds has Thrifty Thursday and Thrifty Canucks videos as well. I'll put their channels and videos in the description box, and you can go follow them as well. So thank you for joining me again today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!